Hello guys, welcome back. Very first, my main channel. So this is gonna be a very fantastic one. So nice to be back, going on right here in this main channel. So for this video, I'm gonna have to do some of the games and it's all about the word association. What word comes to mind with this word, and then whatever this word comes to mind, it will be like that. Be the first thing that pops up in your head. But when it comes to real talk, I just have to think of something, whatever the episode's gonna be, it will be top of my head. So you'll understand now on what it is. So I have a site called BuzzFeed. Today I'll be doing what's the first word that comes to mind. There will be a lot of things in this word associated with it. I'm at the BuzzFeed site, and this is, let's see if you associate the same things with the words as everyone else. So see if we're all thinking the same thing. There's gonna be lots of words coming on by, so see how it goes. Okay, let's do this. All right, first word is snow. Okay, the snow comes to mind right here. If you're talking about the snow, because see, if it's snowing, that means it's snowing. It's like it's not blue. I think it's winter or it's a cold. I think the first comes to mind is cold. Okay, that's literally the first thing. Okay. All right. 30% say snow means man, like snowman. Okay. 31% say white, like Snow White. No, or the color of the white. Some say it's winter. Okay, 90% of it. 8% of them said it's cold. Mine said it's cold. Snow is really chilly. Boots is 3% and 7%. Okay. What's the first thing that comes to mind with the word marriage? Love, couple, divorce, together, family, marriage, huh? I don't think it's family. I mean, if they're married, the first thing that comes to mind when it says marriage, I'm thinking of, oh, they're gonna have like a wedding, or there's gonna be like, so let's say the marriage with something um, like the first thing in marriage, I would say it's wedding, but it doesn't say the word wedding at all. So the next thing that comes when it comes to marriage is commitment, but there's no commitment there. But the closest one that I can get is, I mean, love is marriage, but I'm thinking of like couple, or I don't think about divorce yet because that's not the part. That will be the opposite. So for that in mind, I say love might be that's definitely the first one. It's not a couple. So Mary, you guys a couple? No. I'd say love is definitely the first one. I didn't say couple the second one. So they agree with me. 34% says love. 29% have nothing relationship with the word marriage. 70% says couple, then 11% is divorce. Okay, let's move on. Breakfast. The first that comes to mind, breakfast. Food, eat, morning, at Tiffany's, eggs, which makes sense. I mean, breakfast to me is like, I'm tied between food or eat. I did then, oh, it's morning, it's time to eat breakfast. It's not that. It is like I'm tied between food and eat. I never thought about breakfast at Tiffany's. I mean, it's nice, but I wasn't thinking that the first thing. So breakfast. I mean, I'm eating some breakfast. I think eat is definitely like I'm gonna eat some breakfast right now. What you're gonna eat or what you're gonna get. I was like, if I'm asking like ordering a Tim Hortons, like, and one of my aunts said, what you want to get? I mean, food, definitely. I'm talking about the food. That's my breakfast thing. So food. Yep, 31% says food. 20%. Again, 20% have nothing else related to breakfast. 20% says morning. Okay. Followed by eggs at Tiffany's and eat. Okay. Clock. If I'm thinking of clock, I'm thinking of time. I'm just looking at the clock and see what time. I think time is definitely the first thing that reminds me of clock. So time. I mean, clockwork makes sense. Clock tower, clock is like ticking, and then the watch It has something in your wrist, but as a time. Yep, 50% of it says time. Followed by work, hour, and then none of the above, ticking and watch. Okay, so they agree with me. Okay, next one, gift. If I'm thinking a gift, I think it's relating to present. That's the only closest thing there. I mean, gift giving is nice. Gift, it could be toys, but I wasn't thinking toys at all. Gift is relates to holiday. Didn't mind that one. I didn't have that the gift related to holiday at all. Gift with a box on it, never said that. Well, present. I think present is the closest. Let's see. Yep, 49% says present. Followed by none. Okay. And then giving, box, holiday, and 2% of toys, because I never said anything about with toys relating to gift. Friends. The best, forever, pals, TV, family. When I think of friends, I don't think of best friends because friends forever. Forever's not definitely. How about I think the closest thing here, friends are my pals. No, I don't. I mean, friends and fam. I mean, the one thing that's closest to me is like family. It's like friends and family. And people thought about friends like as a TV show called Friends, but I'm saying family. That's the literally that comes to mind. Oh, okay, 11%. So 9% is a TV. So they think of the show. 20% that's nothing related. About my best friend, forever, friends forever, and then second to last, family. Okay, so past 9%. Okay, 10. I'm thinking of a tin can. I didn't say, I wish I could say thing for a tin man from Wizard of Oz. Tin made of metal, tin with cup, tin can, tin foil. So I didn't say tin foil, I'll call it aluminum. But tin can. If I said tin, I said can. Can is the closest one I think. Yep, tin man. Yeah, the majority says tin. It says man. No, Tin Man from Wizard of Oz. Followed by Can. Okay, second place. Not bad, not too shabby there. And then followed by foil, and then metal, and then last was with cup. Okay. This one is candy. So with candy. Okay. If I'm thinking of candy, means I want something like these, like some like very sweet or something. Chocolate, I would have thought about a Candy Crush. Say candy. Most people are gonna say Candy Crush. Oh, and speaking of which, I have I have an app of Candy Crush. I still played it today. Gummies, I never considered that one as really candy. Candy's yum. I will never say yum. Never say yum. Chocolate, how does it related to candy at all? So just I'd say sweet. I didn't think of Candy Crush though. Oh, the majority said that it was none of them. There's no they don't have anything that comes with the word candy. So gotta have something. But at least 24% of it said it's sweet. So yeah. And then we had crush, no, chocolate first and then crush. Yeah, the word yum is not related to like candy here. All right, bathtub. I'm thinking if I'm thinking bathtub, I said shower. That was definitely all I could say. That was definitely tub with wash the water. I don't know if I would say water. Clean, bubbles. I'd say shower. Showers definitely. 29% when people think of bathtub, they think of bubbles. Oh, the bubbles in the bathtub. Yes, that makes sense now. And then followed by water. Who would say bathtub in the water? Oh, filling in the water because they wanted to have a little nice. Okay, and then followed by none of them. Shower is like in the middle of the pack, right there, somewhere in the middle. Okay. All right. Next one is sleep. If I'm thinking of if I'm thinking of like sleep, if I'm gonna goes bad. My God, I'm gonna have to go to this time. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna hit the bed. I think bed is definitely the first. The entire definitely my second. The entire like the big two, but I think a bed. If it's sleep, it's a bed. Yep. 41% it says bed. 20% nothing associated with the sleep. Then tired, dream, pillow, awake. Like no one ever said awake that associated with sleep. Like sleeping and you're wide awake. And that's the end. And that's the end of it. Hey, yeah, that's the end of this video. If you ever thought about something else, if you ever think of the words that associate to all the words you have, and if you think those words are very similar to what I have or something like that, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Right? But if you have something very different, I understand. We all have different things in what we're thinking. So that's just all right, guys. I think that's not for me right now. I'll see you next week with a brand new video.